So, guys, we're finally back. I went to the Disneyland Hotel for an event. Did not go to the park. Wanted to, but then just missed my little girls too much, man, so I didn't hit it up. But went there for an event. Had to present to a big group of people. It was fun, man. But now we're back. So we're catching up from some Maynard Monday, Tool Tuesday stuff. We'll try to make time today to watch as much stuff. But what I really wanted to do, it was I got suggested checking out this video from that apparently Adam Jones narrates how Tool started. I've never heard Adam Jones talk. I do not know what his personality is like. So this actually is going to be quite a bit of fun. That's what we're going to check out today together. Good to see you guys, by the way.
It's very strange because I met Maynard, he moved out to LA and through mutual Libertyville friends, Tom Morello and a bunch of other people that, still all hang out together.
Cool.
Maynard was dating this girl from Libertyville, and that's how he and I met, and we just hit it off instantly.
Libertyville is the rock and roll center of the universe, man.
It is. And
what place?
It's this underground secret. But he and I hit it off, driving on his car, listening to Metallica and, watching Italian horror movies. Nice. And
that's great.
Yeah. And he's also just this person who's very driven. And that's this thing I realized, I have always done really great things because I kind of surrounded myself with people who are motivated, people who are heroes. And I just kind of feed off that, and it makes me want to work harder and do what I do better. And Maynard.
That is something I have noticed watching some of the stuff about Maynard and whatnot. Well, just watching his art of work. For him, it's almost meditative. Work really hard. Adam Jones sounds just very like a chill, nice guy. Adam Jones is just a good dude. Yeah, you can just tell he's a lot more calm than Maynard.
Maynard's one of those people. He's just whatever he's doing, he's got to do it right. And he's got his own kind of structure. Also I don't know if that's from the army or if that's just kind of, or something, off about his personality. But I really got off on that. And at some point, we had talked about just goofing around with music. And I had no idea he could sing. And we were friends with all the Green Jello people. I used to help the Green Jello people in the day, they had these costumes and they used to drive around.
Type
Green
vibe, right?
Jello people?
What's that?
Green Jello, like a guar type
yes,
vibe. Yeah.
Yes. But more like, Saturday morning cartoons, cereal commercial.
What was their tune?
Their big hit was Three Little Pigs.
Oh, yeah, Little Pig, let me in.
That's Maynard.
Oh, is it?
Stop by the hair of my cheek.
Really?
That's Maynard.
I didn't know that.
Singing. Yeah. So he had joined that.
What?
He had met those guys through me, and I had done makeup effects for so long and worked on movies, and so I was like their hero because they were finding these, cat piss couches and taking the foam and carving the foam and making.
I think I found what the frig they're talking about. What was this? What the F was this show? The year is now 2022 and this song still rocks.
Why don't you stay right back? And I made.
We might have to check this out some more as part of Maynard Monday. All right. So
making these costumes, and I was like, no, you can do a sculpture and cast it and then run up 2-part foam and paint it like this. And so at some point, Maynard and I were talking about, let's start a band. It'd be fun just to, mess around. We had some other friends, and then Maynard just slipped me this tape. And he goes, yeah, here, check this out. It's just something I was doing back in Michigan. And I was like, okay. And it was a band he was in, and I put it on and my hair stood up on my arms. And I was like, oh, you can sing. Maynard, you can sing. And he knew it. He just didn't have the confidence, I think, to kind of go, yeah, I'm a good singer. So our band kind of started out like.
It's so interesting to hear a friend talk about their friend and just knowing some of their things and he just describing his friend. This is really cool to listen to.
Just just for fun, just this therapy, fun band. So we started jamming, and we started trying to find people to jam with us. And in those days, it was really hard. The glam metal was kind of just at its tail end.
Just late 80s then, or
Yeah.
89?
Yeah. And kind of this, more like, really underground sound started coming out, which I would say is kind of grunge now. And to me, all that kind of stemmed from the Melvins. So the point was, when we started Tool, we weren't trying to get signed. And it was really hard finding other people to jam with because, like I said, when you look through, I don't know in your day, but looking through, this, like the listings, it was like, oh, I'm into Rat, I'm into this, I'm into that. And so it was all, we kept jamming with these guys that were very pretty, who had sprayed hair out to here and, really nice jeans tucked in cowboy boots. And
that was the big one.
And I'm not making fun of that. It's just, that's the era. And it's big influence on me. But we just weren't connecting. And, through Green Jello, Maynard, they moved into this big space, and it was by where Danny Carey lived. And Danny Carey, it was a commercial space, and Danny Carey was one of the two drummers in Green Jello.
Really?
Yeah, Green Jello had two guitar players, two bass players, and two drummers.
Is Green Jello a band? What the frick is this, dude? Like, I can't let it go. Green Jelly is an American comedy rock band formed in 1981. Originally named Green Jello, the band changed its name due to legal pressure. What the heck? Amazing.
And then they had
Okay, notable past members include future Tool members Danny Carey, Maynard James Keenan, who were both in Green Jello during the early 90s.
like 60 people in their band.
Yeah.
And just great. Maynard and I used to go see them. It was amazing. But anyway, long story short is we kept asking Danny to jam with us. And at that time, Dan was in he was in a couple TV bands, which are bands that they'll be filming a sitcom, and the TV band will play between the shots to keep the the audience warmed up. Yeah, it's cool. Maynard and I, Maynard are calling me, he goes, hey, the drummer from Autograph is going to jam with us. And we were really excited. So we were jamming at Danny's studio, and that's where the Green Jello people would play. And Danny let us jam there. And the guy blew us off.
Oh.
Yeah, he didn't show up. And so we had been asking Dan to jam with us. And he was like, no, I don't have time. So we're like, Dan, come on, this guy blew us off. Just walk in the next room. He's like, all right, I'll do it one time.
Oh, my gosh.
And he jammed with us. And then
this is just sound like such a magical story.
he was like, hey, we should do this again, And it was just really incredible. And then we found Paul Tamor. He was a friend of mine. And he had moved down from Seattle, and he was like a really good guitar player, but he said he was just totally sick of playing guitar. He wanted to just play bass. And we're like, okay, let's jam because we need a bass player. But he kind of played the bass like a guitar, which was kind of cool, like chords. And so that's how it started. And like I said, we all had day jobs. I really enjoyed that. And then there was some point where we got signed as a band, and we laughed. We laughed so hard when we got our first record offer. Because we were just like, what? Because we thought, like A&R people and record people are, they're not really a lot of times have their pulse. I mean, some of them do have their pulse on what's happening, but most of them don't. It's just this business thing, and it's a lot of old guys with ponytails.
This is just fascinating, dude. We talk a lot about on this channel how I feel like these guys just like exemplify, or like the reason they resonate with me is like a lot of their approaches to life are my own, dude. Like starting this channel, I did it just because I wanted to justify wasting my time, right? If I wanted to play a video game, I wanted to be able to tell my wife I'm working. You know what I mean? Did not expect you guys to start hanging out here, but this is just doing something because you just love it. Might give you the highest chance to achieve whatever is determined as the success in that endeavor, right? And it's hard to like let go of the end result, but this is just awesome to see. Like this was their approach.
It started with 1 and then it turned into 3. And then we kind of went, oh, maybe we should do this. And I think it went up to 7 or 9 because once, like a kind of a few of the major record labels were approach someone, they all get in on it.
Sure, of course. Yeah.
They know something we don't know. And so that's when we started taking it seriously and going, okay, well, let's try this, And then I don't know which movie I was working. I was working on Jurassic Park. I was sculpting dinosaurs in Jurassic Park. And
what?
I went to my bosses and my foreman and I said, I want to go do this. And they were like, yeah, go do it, dude. You can always come back.
Right.
And then my
That's how you know he was good.
other guys I know who were just,
great
it's
employee,
end all
dude.
be all doing what they're doing. They just thought, oh yeah, go screw up your life, Adam.
Mr.
And-
Rockstar.
Yeah, exactly. And it really worked out, but it worked out because we,
Understatement.
we did things our way. Tom helped me out a lot with, talking about the business.
Because he was already signed at that point.
He was signed. He was in this band called Lockup, and he was like the best thing in the band. He's just amazing guitar player. And then he moved on to, Rage. And so Tool and Rage kind of came up at the same time. And then, Green Jello and other bands that we knew, we kind of learned from their mistakes on what they did. And the one thing we learned was, if we took less money, we got more control. And the people signing us thought that was great. Oh, I signed this band for no money, but they can't make a move without us.
Right.
We have that
That's
artistic freedom.
dude. I need to keep getting to know these guys. Adam's really just soft spoken, humble sounding. This is amazing. This is cool. This green jello thing. I can't get it out of my head, bro. This is cool. That was awesome. That one, thanks to patron Danny. Thanks for that one. Awesome. Very interesting. Comment down below. You've probably have already seen that video, but let's watch some more just getting to know the band stuff, yeah? Much love, guys. Life is beautiful.